EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 23rd, 2020. We're going to start off today partly cloudy, and then we're going to have clouds increase during the afternoon. It will become mostly cloudy, and the mostly cloudy conditions will linger overnight. And we're not expecting any precipitation today, but it will be milder today, notably milder with temperatures getting into the 40s across the entire region. Here's a look at the NAM simulated cloud cover, and this is starting off this morning at 8 a.m. You can see we got sun to start the day, but as we work through the course of the morning and afternoon, you see those clouds increase when we get to mostly cloudy skies this afternoon, which lingers overnight. And then to start here on Friday, which is right here, you're going to have some breaks of sun early on Friday before the next system moves in and brings an increase in clouds in the afternoon of Friday. So pretty much the same deal as far as the cloud cover is concerned with the timing of it. Both days start off with partly cloudy skies, but don't end that way as clouds continue to increase through the area. And this is all ahead of this next system coming in, which will come in on Friday night. Now, this is an upper level low that we've been talking about all week, and there was a lot of speculation about what it may do, and it's one of those things where we had to wait until almost last minute. Now we're about 2 days before the start of this, or a little less than 2 days. So we finally have a grasp on what this is going to do. And it earlier in the week, some models were suggesting there could be a snowy side to it, at least for the interior. That has gone away and has now been replaced with an ice to rain situation. This is because it's an upper level low, it kind of is a last minute deal depending on where it tracks. And even the models have a hard time with these a lot of times, and that was the case this week. So we get into Friday night, we may have a little bit of freezing rain to start, especially in our northern areas, and that will go over to rain everywhere as the surface low, attendant surface low with this upper level low, will be tracking directly over our region, basically right along I-95. So that's going to invite plenty of warm air into the region. And this will change everything over to rain for the most part for everywhere. You might get a few flakes on the backside here on Sunday night, mainly across northeast PA, and you can see that on the NAM, which is doing the same thing here. Actually, this is the freezing rain potential for this ahead of this system, and so it's mainly confined up to the northern areas here. As we do this as a breakdown of precipitation type on a simulated radar, we're looking at this. This is just after midnight on Friday night, so in the wee hours of the morning, we could have some areas starting off as freezing rain, maybe as far south as the northern parts of the Lehigh Valley, but more likely the southern Poconos. And that will continue northward as we head into Saturday morning. So we get into Saturday morning, this is looking at 10 a.m. You have freezing rain along the New York-Pennsylvania border in the far northern parts of Pennsylvania and parts of the Poconos and maybe far northwestern New Jersey, but it's going to be rain further south. So we are looking at rain moving in from the south to the north, and when we get to the afternoon, that's going to shut off the freezing rain as that warm air continues to advect northward, and it's going to change everybody over to rain before it ends. So those areas we're going to be watching are going to be up north. It might require, I think it's going to require an ice map from us, but a snow map probably not. You look at this at the tail end here overnight. We do have on Sunday night some snow showers coming in that may get our northern areas, northwestern counties here for quick coating to an inch or two type stuff here up in these areas, but that's not going to be part of our snow map for this system because this is primarily a rain event until the very end. And then we have this break in the action. So some areas could get some decent rain out of this too. You could end up with between a half inch and an inch of rain, maybe some locally higher amounts than that. But this does look like it's going to be predominantly a rain system. Freezing rain will be up closer to I-80 and then points north, and that's even there too. It does look like it's changing over to rain before this ends. So that's that system that will be out of here on... Again, it's going to move out of here on Sunday. It's going to remain mostly cloudy on Sunday, but this looks like a few areas in the far northwestern areas, especially on Sunday night, could get into a few snow showers. And then this pulls away. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week are very slightly above average. Temperatures are generally the lower 40s, but we are partly cloudy all 3 days. Once we get to Thursday of next week, we're going to have to deal with another system coming in late in the week that might be doing another deja vu thing here with precipitation type problems, at least initially. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's outside of our 7-day forecast window at the moment. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is our outlook for January 23rd, 2020. Have a great Thursday.